We're learning more details about the Alabama Appeals Court decision to overturn Lam Luong's capital murder conviction. In 2009, Luong was sentenced to death for throwing his 4 small children from the Dauphin Island Bridge. As we first told you last night on Fox 10 News, a pretrial publicity was a factor in the court's latest decision. We have more reaction tonight from the man who led the prosecution. In the 90-page ruling from the Alabama Court of Criminal Appeals, the court addresses several challenges raised by Lam Luong's defense lawyers. 4 of the 5 justices agreed with the defense, stating the circuit court judge erred in denying a motion to move the trial outside Mobile. Former district attorney John Tyson Jr. disagrees.
Judge Graddick didn't just summarily dismiss the motion from the defense. We argued about it and decided that the best way to proceed with that would be to ask jurors whether or not they could be fair and impartial, and then make judgments, both prosecution, defense, and court, as to whether or not we could seat a fair and impartial jury.
The defense also raised questions about the state's interpreter. Tyson says that was an issue that had never been brought up before.
Don't forget, this man speaks English, and we did get an interpreter, and to the best of my memory, we didn't have one complaint, one suggestion that the interpreter was somehow or another inadequate. It never came up.
The appeals court also said the judge should have granted Luong's lawyers $7,500 to travel to Vietnam to gather information about Luong's childhood as part of his defense. And the appeals court also said it was a mistake for jurors to be shown a video of a detective throwing bags off the Dauphin Island Bridge as a reenactment of the crime.
None of them changed the facts of this case, and I think ultimately none of them are going to change the result of this case. But we now have more steps to go, long appeals, expensive appeals, and maybe we even have to start all over again.
The appeals court did rule against the defense on one issue, saying there was absolutely no evidence that police placed undue pressure on Luong to confess.